Hello, hello, rusty pigeons. Welcome, welcome to the island of ARK Survival Ascended. We just in the last episode captured a flying dino, and we are now scouting the area. We are here at some nice ruins, some ruins of ancient history, with also, like you see down there, tablets or explorer notes. I don't pick them up immediately because I want to time it. The moment that I picked it up, it will give nice one. It will give us a boost in XP for the flying mount that you are on, or the dino that you are on, or just yourself. So for now, I'm just gonna have a look if this area is maybe suitable for building a base, a forward operating base. It is near a mountain with a lot of iron, crystal, and obsidian. Yeah, obsidian is the black stuff. So it's okay. So there is some crawlers down there, level 20. But okay. So if you want to build here, you need to claim all these spaces, I think, and then they don't spawn here, I think. Or okay, so we aggroed another one. So this is not very suitable, I think, for just doing a forward operating base. So for now we are just gonna chill and have a look if we're gonna find this mountain eagle, the Argentavis. It's a heavy flying dino. It's very useful. It can carry a lot of weight. It has a lot more stamina than this one, because this one is a little bit fragile, had less stamina. It's easier to tame, of course, because it don't want to eat you if you try to tame it. It just want to flee. It is a little bit faster, I think. So that's the yeah. So just have a okay. There is one. Maybe some high level. We have to watch with our spyglass. Can't watch it. Always be careful if you are sitting on a cliff or on a high peak and want to turn your dino, because it's possible when you are looking through your spyglass, you can turn your dino, but then the dino falls off the cliff with you on it, and most of the time it just happens to be in this really bad spot with all these flesh-eating dinos at the bottom. So be prepared. Just put away your spyglass, just turn a little bit your flying mount so that it's safe and you have control over it, or just pick another spot. So we're gonna just pick a little spot down here. Also be very careful with predators that are falling down from the mountain. If okay, what's this? It's a level 40, so it's not really high. Like 150 is the highest we can get on the island in the wild, of course. So we are gonna try to get one as high as possible, of course. Oh, there is one down there. Just have a quick look again. You also can have a look sitting at the back of your flying. Oh, what's this? I can't see it really good. You also can have a look if you are on your flying mount, of course, but I have this habit of what's this? Can't see it. This yellow. Okay, no, it's also low, 20 or something, 25. So this here is not the really good spot to go and tame the Argentavis. Also, you need to keep in mind that you need to build a trap, so you need some space and also some safe environment. So most of the time I like to do it on a grassland or at a beach, that sort of stuff, so that I can have a good overlook at the situation. This is a wide drop, so it's nothing special, but yeah, if you try to jump off here from your flying mount, you are in a bad spot, I think. So this is an awkward place to put this kind of drop in, but doesn't matter. It will give you some loot, and if you are in a PvP world and you are just starting up, okay, there's Carno Island. It's full of predators and it has a red drop. We cannot make it because the stamina of this bird is so draining so fast. So we just have to pick a spot, even if we are halfway, with our stamina already to fly there and land safely. So we are just gonna put it here on the beach. Most of the time the beaches are like fairly safe. Oh, damn it. There is this, I don't know how they are called, the dinos, but they steal your food or they steal your stuff. So it's just keep away from them, and it is aggroed again, so it will be running back, but we need to get our stamina up. Look, there it comes. Just now we are off. So it's really bad if you are falling into the ocean, of course, with no stamina. Your bird is still in the air, but you will be in the ocean. And the good thing is that your bird will recover in the air without you on it. But it's just, I think it comes down to weight. It's just if it has a saddle and you on it, it has too much weight to keep on flying forever. But normally the flying dinos will always, if they follow you or just roam free or wander free, they will always get their stamina back up while flying, so they don't fall into the sea, into the sharks or that sort of stuff. It's only you, the passenger. So yeah, just to have a little thought of the spot that we are looking for. We are just, the green arrow is pointing, so I think it's over there. We are just going to fly there. It's not really a starting area. It's marked red as a starting area when you are first will spawn on the map. So that's also the reason why I didn't spawn there directly. I don't want you to get into Ark and get arked immediately by dinos. Not the F word, but arked. Yeah, we need to pick our spots very carefully, of course. The Triceratops are just friendly if you don't harm them. There are maybe some small critters like compies or just Dilophosauruses or that sort of stuff. Sometimes there's raptors running around the beach, but or some saber-tooths, but it's in the higher areas. So we are just gonna fly to this more open spot. It's a good spot for building a base. It's higher, like you see it over there with the 2 trees on it, or 3. In this area the spawns are fairly low and also not very dangerous. So this is a really good spot to build your second outpost, or just maybe your main base if you like, of course. The other one on the island we will use, but we will use it to tame sea creatures. So it will be turning into a sea creature base compound taming facility, that sort of stuff, like in real Jurassic Park terms. So for now we just have a look over there. There is another small box with the explorer note in it, so you get some levels from it, some XP levels and boost. So I'm not going to take it with this flyer, but maybe with another one. So the main goal is still to get the forward operating base on a safe place, like over here, just making a small building with a bed and a campfire and some storage boxes in it for now, and then go and have a look if we can expand a little bit and also expand more with the Argentavis, with the flying mount that we want to get. Also over here you have a good place for some nice groups, drops from loot drops, I meant. So you have the snowy mountain at the right side. It's full of predators and it's a very cold and a harsh environment. This place here is just normally it's good. We're just gonna fly down a little bit and have a small drink and have a look at the beach. So this would also be a good spot maybe to tame sea creatures, but I don't think there are a lot of sea creatures at this side of the map because the ocean part is smaller and also not as deep. I think. I don't know really. Just it depends also on your how do you call it? I think on the spawning rate of the map that you are on. So he has a level up. We just keep on leveling up, like stamina and weight with this fellow. He doesn't have to fight or just or it only has to fly and carry weight and fly for long enough so that we can. We are gonna get some hides and some flesh. So bye bye turkey trial, Dodo, friend. Thank you for your meat and for your hide, of course. So over here, it's always a very good spot. There are some pelagornuses, like this flying dinos, also like these seagulls or pelicans lookalikes. There is some leaves. Yeah, there is another one. So we're just gonna collect some more flesh and some more hide. It's good so that we can craft a bed here and we can respawn here if we are going to die, maybe in the future, which I don't doubt we will. But also we can fast travel. So if you have built not a sleeping bag, but if you are building a bed in your base, you are certain of having a good spawn point until it gets destroyed by wild dinos that are attacking your base, or maybe in player versus player PvP in like humans that are attacking your base. It's also possible, of course. So a sleeping bag is only one time respawn, and a bed is always a permanent place. So it's better. So let's have a look, put some meat in him because he needs to eat. We don't have the feeding trough right now. We are going to throw out all the things we can't use at the moment. They are useful, of course, but it's... Let's have a look. Where's the bed? Down there, I think. It's a white... Oh yeah, there it is. Simple bed. So we have some fiber and thatch to find. Thatch we can make with our pickaxe and a tree, of course, and some fiber. We're just gonna get some picking some berries and some fibers from plants here. If you have a sickle, you can craft, or you can harvest fiber a lot faster, also without the annoying berries, because of course berries are very handy if you're having dinos that eat them. But yeah, most of the time they just fill up your inventory and you probably not use them, only in the beginning if you try to survive on the beach when you are just naked. So you see, it's fairly safe here. It's not a very strange place. You just can take your time to do stuff. So this is a really good base. Or place to build your base for the future, to expand a little bit more into the dangerous areas of the map, because this is like a very small safe spot in a very dangerous environment on the map. It's between these Predator Island, this Carno Island, the snowy mountains with all the other animals, and also the how do you... No, not a swamp, I think. It's more like this rainforest thing, so you don't. It's very dense. You don't see things very well if you are going to land over there in between the trees. The creatures can jump on you, so it's not it's not the best place to be in. We need to keep in mind that if you look at the weight symbol of the dino at the right corner, of course, that we can still fly, so you can harvest a lot of places. That's maybe, I think, one of the downsides from this place is that you have some rocks, you have some trees, and they will be respawning eventually if you cut them down or harvest them. But for now, it's just you don't have enough materials to really start building a huge base. But yeah, we will see. We will see. We're just gonna search for a good spot for a starting base. Maybe over here. If I cut down this tree and this is a fairly good spot. So just for the main mansion, I think, for the main building to live in. And then maybe besides that, we are going to build like this dino pen to hold the dinos, to keep the dinos safe, of course. Just gonna grab a little bit of my tea. So just gonna collect some flint and stone, of course, and maybe some iron ore by using our pickaxe. Oh no, our normal axe. We did also very good by bringing down here our iron tools, or our metal hatchet and metal pickaxe, because they have a lot more durability and they harvest a little bit faster. So we are just gonna have a look if we can build some foundations. I want to build immediately from stone, so I don't build first from thatch and then gonna upgrade it or something. It's just start with stone if you can build it, and then it would be good also for your final base, I think, because I don't need here in the single player campaign, I don't need like metal or like fully armored base. It's not necessary. If you pick stone, then you're fine. Also, if you got attacked by creatures, most creatures can't destroy stone. Wood, it's possible, and thatch also, of course. So just gonna have a quick look for a good spot. Always aim for the highest spot of your build, because moving downward you will elevate, and if you start lower, then you want to go up, and it's not possible anymore, of course. So just gonna have a little look, place it right here. I think it's good, so we have a little bit of view outside. Oh, sorry, just touching the mic. Putting the bed on it already, so it's just, it doesn't matter, of course, but I like to have it a little bit in the middle so that you can build some walls around it, and in the end you can pick it up, replace it, and put it over a good spot in your base. So we are just typing in. You can see it, of course, when I'm typing, but it's just a name for the spawn location. So it's next to Carno Island, so maybe it's like Carno Island Beach base or something. Carno Island base, yeah. We will know what we mean by that. So it's next to Carno Island, so it's good. Okay, we have some more stone, some thatch, some wood. A base building becomes a lot easier if you have like the stone grinding dinos and and like the iron hide, like Ankylo for collecting iron, the beavers to collect wood. So it's we can build some more foundations with it, so it's good. and you need to be careful, of course, walking around in this area, because it's most of the time they are friendly, but when you are filling up your inventory too much and you can't run, you will always always be chased by a predator in the end. It's like Ark knows that you are just not prepared. So let's have a look. Let's place. Maybe we start with a 2x3, like 6 squares total for now. It's pretty doable. Also, yeah, don't build a too big size of a base in the beginning. I'm just gonna put some stuff in you for now that we want to save for later, but it wears us down. So we're just gonna put some points into weight. Yeah, he's level 41, but it's, look over there, there are some blue spawns also with this red rings around it, and over there is a yellow spawn. So it's a very good spot just to start. I think if you are on an official PvP server or just an official PvE server, this spot is already been taken by big clans. They all try to claim this land by putting down pillars to claim the land, so that you can't almost not build in between them. So I don't like it, because it gives a lot of stress on the servers. So you get this rubber banding effect by you walk forward in a straight line, and then they will place you like back for 2 or 3 seconds in the location, because the server is just lagging with all these buildings. So I think they are looking away from the creators of the game, the developers. They are looking away to have this countered more. But of course, it's not illegal to build bases and structures. But I think maybe they need like a system like in Rust, that you have like this tool cabinet that you can place, and you must put in some materials so that it don't decays. Otherwise, I think you just, if you are building a pillar from thatch and you leave it there for a few days, it must be decaying by itself. And if you are putting in the materials or in some sort of location. So we are just gonna have a quick look, because it's a very good loot drop. Also with this red sign around it, it's an extra tier of loot. So it's very good. Keep in mind that we have low stamina, so I need to watch it. Of course, I want to grab the loot quickly, but first we have a look around. Oh my god, there's a lot of things going on right there. Okay, so it's full of predators. Maybe they are just far enough so that they don't aggro, and it's also hoping that there are no wolves or saber-toothed here in the forest, because they can jump on you very quickly. Jump off, pick the stuff. Okay, I'm just trying to do with the L1 key, hop on your flying mount and be off, because these creatures are just, it's too dangerous. Also, you see that the environment starts to kill you also, because you are getting cold, hypothermia, or you're getting too warm in certain areas. So it's a little more often. Yeah, we're just gonna put it down here. It's safe. This is also a fairly good place, I think, just to build maybe a trap for taming the Argentavis, or maybe the more, yeah, the creatures that, how do you put the predators that are in the area of the snowy mountain. So okay. Also, you must be very careful if you're gonna pick up the drops, that you don't overweigh yourself. So you need to be able to fly away. So we are just going to get back. And let's have a look. Oh no, okay. It's a blueprint for a Mastercraft fur legging, so it will be very beneficial for moving around a snowy mountain. The chitin chest plate is just a normal one, and we have a tool like this sickle for collecting fibers, and also you can cut up fish meat with it. So it's very good. But for now, we are just going to put it in the storage box, and some dry meats and handcuffs, but handcuffs we don't need right here. Roxanne is just by herself, so I don't think she needs any handcuffs. We put down the meat jerky, the dried meat. The handcuffs are very useful in the PvP environment, of course, especially the iron ones, because if you trank another player, and he's knocked out, you can just capture them by putting them in handcuffs and putting them in a cage in your base. And if you're just going to force feed them, they can't die, and so they can't respawn. I don't think they are able to kill themselves like by doing suicide or that sort of stuff. I don't think it's possible. So we have a little bit of an upgrade. We have some more armor going. We have some nice tools, some meat jerky, so we don't have to worry about cooking flesh. And for now, we're just going to have a quick look at the beach for some wood and some stone, and also some flesh and hides, because there are some dodos walking around here, so it's very good. Just go on killing spree. Too bad, little birdies, but I need the fiber, and I need the hide and the flesh to keep on living. So just gonna collect some stone also while I'm here. So I hope you are enjoying Ark by yourself, or you are looking into go into Ark, because if you watch the first episode of this one, I am explaining the best settings for getting your single player experience going, because if you just leave it on the normal settings, I find it a little bit too grindy and a little bit too encumbersome also. So just put some more points into with the server in taming speed, in resource harvesting speed, in regrow speed of your wood and resources around you, because you need to keep in mind that if you are on a server, the server is always online, so the timers of the respawns, they are just always working. But in the single player, when you log off, your world is standing still. It will be saved when you logged off, and when you are logging in, it will start at the same place at the same time than when you left it. So that sort of stuff is something to think about. And also like taming really big dinos, I find it a little bit encumbersome to put it on the official numbers, because the official numbers, if you tame like for example a 150 level Rex, it could be that it takes you like 8 till 10 hours to tame it on a server, and with the normal specs. And for now, we are just putting the taming speed up like 4 times, I think, or something. So it will be more like 20 minutes or so. So it's just a very different play style. I am crafting some elements or some structures already in my inventory walking around here, because I find it's much better to do, because you the weight of a stack of stones is, for example, 50 kilos. But if you use these stack of stones to build a foundation, the foundation only weighs 4 or 8 kilos. So you will take the weight down by 1 or 4/5% or 4/5 of a piece of the normal weight. Yeah, I don't think going into the ocean here is a good idea. You see also my weight marker is signing me red, but it's just, okay, what do I need? Just have a quick look. Maybe there is some junk in my inventory as well, or I can craft some more pieces. So I can craft some more pieces. Just have a quick look at what I can craft so that I get a little bit less overweighted, so that I can move around, and I also can collect some resources again. So just have a quick look in your inventory, look at the things you want to build in crafting, and you see I have less stone for now. I have some thatch and some wood, so thatch and wood will be good, but now I need some more stones. So you see I'm almost encumbered, but it doesn't matter because I'm just, not with my fist, of course, with my axe, chopping down these blocks, and I am positioning myself in between these rocks so that I can take fully advantage of them by just standing still and collecting them. That way you will get a lot of stones to build a lot of foundations or walls. So I think, we had like 4 foundations already on top. So we need 2 foundations. We need 1 entrance. So we had built 1 door, and now we are just having a quick look at the walls. Oh, hello. Where are you coming? Oh, it's 150. Okay, this is an écus, I think. It's like this sort of horse animal, like a zebra. It's in the beginning, if you could tame it, it would be great. But you tame it, it's more of a passive tame. So I think you tame it by riding it also and showing you are boss. But this thing will cross over the entire map with you on its back, and if the bar is full, it will kick you off and you will be needing to feed it and mounting it again. But there is another thing. If this thing is around, there is also like an Allosaurus, or this freaking T-Rex abomination. So I'm just gonna build some walls, and I wanted to make some elevation, because if this thing is just walking around here, then the big Tyrannosaurus or Allosaurus is in the neighborhood or in the vicinity. So you don't want to aggro that thing, because I think they are spawned like in a pair together from the game. So you always need to first take down, for example, the predator, and then afterwards you can tame these écus. This écus, the horse, is it's a very good travel mount, of course, but it's also one of the only mounts that can kick. So you can kick like almost instantly any dino with your back legs. If you're riding it, you kick it, and then the torpidity will rise to 100%. So it's a really powerful mount. But it's a little bit of a hassle to get it, of course. It's a little bit of a mini game. So for now, we are just having a quick look if we need to throw something out to not encumber our flying mount. Just gonna craft some more stuff to get the weight down of the raw materials, the resources that I'm carrying. Just have a quick look here, maybe some ceiling or roof panels. No, there's not much more I can do, I think. So okay, we can try to fly. We can try to fly. There's some noises in the background going on. Let me handle this. We can try to fly. We can fly back, of course. Just put it down so that it isn't in the way. Just gonna place these. So building the walls. There are some dinos roaming around, but they are all friendly, so it doesn't matter. But just by shielding off your living area, it is very good. Yeah, for now I put in some windows because I like to have a little bit view outside. Of course, if you are doing PvP, it's not recommended because, yeah, they can shoot you through the windows, of course. So this will be a good, nice spot to get some. Okay. Oh, there is another drop with the red circles around it. Okay. So we have our bed already in place, our respawn point. So we put down a little campfire. It will snap onto the center of the foundations, but if you don't like it, you can press R1 to guide it just manually. Oh, don't hit it, of course, you will damage it. Okay, for now, we don't have, yeah, we can put in thatch, but it's not good. Just put this thing over here so that it's out of my inventory. We will just put this in the storage box for now, and I think we will have a quick look at the blue drop. We are going to take some berries also with us because I have seen a small Lystrosaurus, I think it is. It's like this small dog-like creature. You can tame it passively, but it will give your dinos a buff in the vicinity. So it's really good. Just have a quick look. Also by taming the equus maybe. So I also want to check on the Dodo Rex app on the phone if it's a good thing to tame these equus. But you see, when you are hitting the start button, you will be pausing the game, so you don't let the good spawns be wandering around or just got eaten by other ones. Just pause the game, just look up what you need, and then of course we can continue. So it's what I said earlier. This equus has is spawned in with the big Allosaurus, but it's too much. We can't handle anything like it at the moment because you need to build a very big trap or pen to lure it in, and of course, yeah, it will be some sort of fight. We need a lot of trank arrows also. So we are just gonna hop on the bird and we will have a quick look around. There was this drop going down. Is it? Yeah, most of the time it is very good loot, of course, but just have a quick look here at the beach. You see also the stamina of this bird is just enough, the flyer, to get you across the sea or across the rivers. So, but you need to be careful and planning ahead on where to land your flyer. So just have a quick wait. Most of the time on Carno Island there are also a lot of good spots. So we are just going to make it over there. I can use some rocks in the sea to land on to regain some stamina, because you don't know if the drop is surrounded by predators, of course. It's not just that you just fly down there, put your dino down and just wait and see what's going to happen. The beach looks clear. There are no predators around. Maybe they spawn in, but it's not happening right now. So I'm just gonna collect this. Okay, don't look, just put it in your bag. But it's a little bit more of a hassle, I think, with the controller than on your laptop or on your PC, because then you have the mouse cursor. Of course, you can just click what you need or what you want for command and you're gone. And with the controller, it's always just a little bit more snappier. And also if you have like this auto aim or help function. So we have a Diplodocus saddle. It's a very big dinosaur, of course, the Diplodocus. We have some Endurus stew and some rare flour. You see there's a stack of 72. If you are eating a flower, you aggro all the dinos around you. So don't eat them, but in some tames you can use them. So we have a quick look and we are going back. So this is Carno Island for now. I think we will go there to tame our Argentavis in the future, because it's a very good spot. I don't know if there is high levels over there, but it's getting dark. The sun is already lowering. So just gonna land on this tip of the beach to regain some stamina. And just have a quick look around. Always be on your guard here at the beach. Also, the small critters will annoy you, and even if you are going besides the snowy mountain, you have like packs of wolves that are roaming the forest and the beaches. So it's not very good. It looks very beautiful, this game. They did a really good job. I enjoyed this so much. It's just like crafting, building, like sandbox worlds that you can do stuff in. But also you have, of course, these end bosses that are just spawnable, not in the world but in the arena. So you will spawn in an arena, and then you will fight the boss, and you have this in, I think, 3 sizes of tier, like the tier 1, the gamma, delta and beta, I think. So and then you have like this alpha boss, so you really need to have some big dinos ready, like 40 T-Rexes or something, and maybe some other dinos that will debuff certain things. So it's like doing a raid in World of Warcraft or something. You just need to prepare yourself. And of course you are on this thing, you are just walking by yourself, single player, so you need to control your whistles. Here's the Lystro. So it's only level 15, but it doesn't matter. You feed it berries, you put it in the last slot. It's just we have some already, so we're just going to walk around. You just press the triangle button and like now, feed. So it will eat a little bit, and you see the taming bar move up. But don't forget to feed it and stay close to it, because the thing is, if you don't feed it right now, it will starve. Because you are feeding it and you are learning it to not eat by itself, to search food by itself, because you are providing the food. So keep in mind with all passive tames that this will happen. Now, is this a little creature and it's not very high level, so the taming is really quick, but it's a little bit of also a mini game. So don't be distracted by all the drops that will be landing near you, because it's very addictive, I think, to collect all the loot drops and have a quick look at what's inside. Maybe it's useful, maybe it's just a very good saddle or a blueprint or that sort of stuff that you can use. But we will do that when we are a little bit further in the game, of course, and also have a better flying mount. Because if we lose this flying mount that we are having right now, then it isn't fun. We are going to need to tame a new flying mount right here, and it's possible, of course, because you see these pterodons and the pelagornises, the seagull things. You see them flying around, so there is possibilities, but it's not really necessary. If you have one flyer, you just go and try to get some Argentavis, and by getting these Argentavis, it's really good. Okay, so the name for the Lystro, it's a little low level, so maybe I'm just gonna name it like Lystro and then 25, level 25. And it's giving also Dino buff. So when I'm going to track it down, I just know this thing will give buffs, and it's the small level, starting level. So I'm just gonna put in the rest of the berries and the flowers. So for now it will give a little bit of a buff, not to us, but to the dinosaurs that you had tamed. So we have a whistle command. It needs to follow us, of course. It needs to passively and flee if it's got attacked, because then when you are in the neighborhood, it can't attack your dinos that you want to tame, for example, or are attacking to tame. So it's always good to get them on passive and flee, so, and also with the flyers, so that they move along. So if you don't hit any other flying dino, you will be good. If you are attacking a flying dino and there is something wrong, that you are throwing off the back of your flying mount and you can reach it, it will of course follow it and try to destroy it in the air, and then you have a little bit of a hassle by getting out your spyglass, try to aim at the dino and also try to whistle it so that it will follow you again, or just whistle it on aggressive so that it can fight back again. So that's a little bit of an annoyance, I think, but for now we have this buff going on. So you see there is like this arrow, green arrow with a small marker, and you see like it's a fast learner. So fast learner, it's so everything that you will do right here that will affect the dinos in leveling, it will be like having a buff of 25%. So it's really good. You can also carry this Lystro when you have a big enough flying mount. Just put the buff on, just pick it up and just fly around with it. So and try to kill some stuff with your flying mount if this is in its claws, because then you get some very good XP buffs. Or maybe you can create like this trap that you are luring in like predators, and in the trap or besides the trap you put this Lystro down, and in the trap you put a group of predators like raptors that will be owned by you, of course. But then yeah, you will have automated turrets to finish off the job, for example. So or just the group of predators that you are putting in this pen. So they will get a lot of experience very fast if they are keep on killing. It's a little bit of night time. You can put torches on saddles. So I was just trying to do that, but I think it's back in the inventory, yeah. So you need to drag and drop it on the saddle, and then it will put it on the saddle on some certain spot, and you will have some light around you. So if you need to fly in a cave, or just need to try and find your way in the dark areas of the map, you are just gonna have a little light with you, and it's very handy. It's very good, very convenient, like they say in England. So for now, because we are getting at the end of the episode, what did we do? We made some progression by building a forward operating base near Carno Island, on a very decent spot that is very safe for this on this piece of the island. So it is good. We have like enough meat going on, food going on. We have this lystro that will give us the dinos above. Just gonna have a quick look if they have enough food in their inventory. So it could be a little bit more, but I don't know if I am carrying any berries with me right now. Don't think so, but yeah, then I need to collect some outside. Okay, for now. What will we do next? I think what we will do next is just expanding this base. Try to find an area where there are a lot of big Argentavises. It's very handy, very convenient. I don't think handy is the right word in English for the explanation that I'm giving, but just collecting some more resources, so that it's always good. It will take some time. Like I mentioned in the last episodes, also I am trying to build out the bases a little bit more, like off, not stream, but off video, so that you don't have to look at me grinding only stones and wood and do the building stuff, because the grinding is not so it's not so nice to look at. I think it's good to look at some building videos, because there are also a lot of content creators that are building this very nice things, but they do it, I think, in creating modus, creator modus. So it's always a little bit different. That if you need to harvest all this stuff, it's good. If you are just typing in the commando in creative mode and you get like a stack of 100 foundations, yeah, it's good for making building videos, of course, but not good for cheating on your single player experience. So we are just gonna build up some stone roof, or yeah, it's also you can make several things out of it. It used to be like you make like the stone roof and you have only the roof, but now you can make it also like not a slide, but it's more of a ramp, a stone ramp, or you have a stairway or a curled stairway. So you can build more things out of this. Okay, so there are a lot of megalodons here. Level 70, so I don't want to swim near them, I think. But we need to go back inside because we are freezing our ass off. So just have a quick look if we can fly our flying mount. Hope we do. Yes, it's possible. Just have a quick look. Sorry for the waiting. That's also a thing, of course, if you are recording this all live and then you are putting it on YouTube, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly experiences, of course. Yeah, we are almost at the last minutes of our episode. So if you like the content and like what I'm doing, and like all the explanation, or having questions about certain stuff concerning ARK, please leave a comment. Leave a comment behind so that I can make maybe in the future an episode of it, or just like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss anything from the future content that is coming also. So for now we are just going to build more of the stone roof foundations, or the stone roof building elements, and I think a little bit more of some stuff, just so to bring the weight down, of course. So you see the pterodon is flying slower right now because it's encumbered. Just gonna put it over here. The torch is doing good. You have some, it's a little bit funny, of course, that it's on the back side or above his ass, or her ass. Just gonna pet it, because you need to pet it. If you don't pet it, you don't get the buff. Okay, putting the stuff up. So, now the game thinks I have a roof over my head, and we are in a safe spot. You see it at the right corner. If you are putting ceilings, roofs, so you need a little bit of an enclosed space with enough roof and buildings, and then we are good. We are having comfort of being in a home. So, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, and rusty pigeons. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And like I said before, like and subscribe to don't miss out on any content. If you have questions, leave them behind, and I will just eat some more food, and we will be seeing you next time. Bye bye. Have a good day.